Unit 10. A human war for a dispute among gods. Read about it.
Was this the face that launched 1,000 ships and burnt the topless towers of Ilium? Sweet Helen, make me immortal with a kiss. Dr. Faustus. From this famous quotation, it is clear that Helen's beauty was seen as the spark for the Trojan War. The Trojan prince Paris was attracted by Helen's beauty. Despite the fact that she was married to the king of Sparta, Paris persuaded her to run off with him. Helen's husband, the king of Sparta, then declared war on Troy for this. Nevertheless, it was neither Paris's passion nor the king's rage that burned down Troy. The seeds of its destruction were already sowed when a quarrel broke out among 3 goddesses. In Greek mythology, mortals were often involved in the conflicts between gods and goddesses. This was exactly what happened with the Trojan War. According to the myth, Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite fought for a golden apple marked for the fairest. To avoid offending any of the 3 goddesses, Zeus refused to be the judge. Instead, he commanded that Paris handle this difficult task. Each of the 3 goddesses then assured Paris that she would give him a wonderful gift as long as he gave her the golden apple. Hera guaranteed him power over Europe and Asia. Athena offered him great wisdom and skills in battle. Aphrodite gave him her word that she would help him capture the heart of the most beautiful woman in the world. Apparently, Aphrodite's offer was more appealing than any other goddesses for Paris. Paris chose Aphrodite in the end, which became the Judgment of Paris. It was the real reason that the Trojan War began. Later, Aphrodite fulfilled her promise by putting a spell on Helen and helping Paris bring her to Troy. The news made the king of Sparta so furious that he decided to take revenge. He called on other Greek states to fight Troy. However, 10 years passed and thousands died, but the Greek allies still could not conquer Troy. The Greeks eventually turned to Athena. Athena, who was still angry about Paris's decision, dropped a hint by saying, "What began with an apple must end with a horse." Thanks to Athena, a Greek hero named Odysseus came up with an idea. He had his men build a huge wooden horse that was hollow inside and had a group of armed soldiers hide in it. Next, the Greek army pretended to accept defeat. Before sailing home, though, they left the wooden horse standing in front of the gate of Troy. The Trojans supposed this to be a gift of peace. To celebrate, they dragged the horse into their city and started feasting. But later, in the dead of night, the Greek soldiers and the horse crept out and opened the city gate. Then, the rest of the Greek army was able to launch a successful surprise attack, prompting the end of the war and victory for the Greeks. As in many other Greek myths, it seems that the humans in the Trojan War were like chess pieces in the hands of the gods. To them, this terrible war was nothing more than a game.